The dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked a dramatic turning point for the Russian military. The once mighty Red Army, a symbol of Soviet power, faced a period of severe decline. The newly formed Russian Federation inherited the bulk of Soviet military assets, but the transition was anything but smooth. The early 1990s were characterized by economic turmoil and political instability in Russia. The shift from a centrally planned economy to a market-oriented system caused widespread hardship. The military was not spared from these difficulties. Defense budgets were slashed, leading to underfunding and neglect of military infrastructure and equipment. Many military personnel faced significant challenges. Salaries were delayed or unpaid, living conditions deteriorated, and morale plummeted. The conscription system continued, but the quality of training and discipline suffered. The once feared Red Army became a shadow of its former self. During this period, the Russian military struggled to maintain its readiness and operational capability. Equipment and facilities deteriorated due to lack of maintenance and investment. Advanced weapon systems, such as tanks, aircraft, and ships, became obsolete without proper upgrades and servicing. The 1990s also saw the loss of Russia's strategic military bases and assets in former Soviet republics and Eastern European countries. This geopolitical shift reduced Russia's ability to project power beyond its borders. The Baltic states, Ukraine, and other former Soviet republics sought closer ties with NATO and the European Union, further diminishing Russia's influence in the region. The First Chechen War from 1994 to 1996 exposed the weaknesses of the Russian military. The conflict highlighted problems such as poor coordination, inadequate training, and low morale. The Russian forces faced fierce resistance from Chechen fighters, resulting in heavy casualties and a humiliating defeat for Russia. In response to these challenges, the late 1990s saw the beginning of efforts to reform and modernize the Russian military. The focus was on reducing the size of the armed forces while improving their quality and effectiveness. The aim was to create a more professional and capable military that could respond to modern threats and challenges. In 1997, a significant reorganization of the military structure took place. The number of military districts was reduced, and efforts were made to streamline command and control systems. There was an emphasis on improving the professionalization of the officer corps and enhancing training programs. However, these reforms were slow and faced numerous obstacles. Corruption within the military and defense industry hampered progress. The financial crisis of 1998 further strained resources, delaying the implementation of many planned changes. The election of Vladimir Putin as president in 2000 marked a turning point for the Russian military. Recognizing the importance of a strong military for national security and international standing, Putin prioritized military modernization and reform. This set the stage for the significant changes and improvements that would occur in the following decades. The period of post-Soviet decline was a challenging and transformative time for the Russian military. It underscored the need for substantial reforms and modernization, lessons that would shape the strategic priorities of the Russian armed forces moving forward.